What? No.
I got him.
Hey, yo, you don't want to go neither. Back up.
I'm just saying I got him.
Back up. Don't worry about it. Back up.
Yo,
Back up.
yo.
Chill. Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him?
You want to be fucking funny.
Go to the sidewalk now.
You want to be funny. Try to get on the street, go on the fucking street. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bro. No, you're fucking not.
He was trying.
Like, after I fucking do this, who the fuck are you, bro?
I was trying to walk up the street.
Doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the fucking sidewalk. That's it. And you want to be fucking funny. That's it, bro. 3JD.
Jack Doherty has just been arrested in Miami Beach, and the details coming out are pretty wild. Today, we're going over exactly what happened, what he's actually being charged with, and what this could mean for him. Everything here comes straight from publicly reported information. No speculation, just what's been confirmed so far. So here's what went down. According to a new report from Lawyer Monthly, Jack was taken into custody after Miami Beach police say they found him with a controlled substance, along with a small amount of cannabis officers booked him. And the article says his bond was set at $3,500. Now let's talk about the charges, because this is where things get serious. The first one is possession of a controlled substance, specifically amphetamines, according to the report. Under Florida law, that can be a felony depending on how the case is classified. The second charge is possession of marijuana under 20 grams, which is a misdemeanor in Florida. And the third charge is resisting arrest without violence, also a misdemeanor. These are allegations, not convictions. Jack hasn't been found guilty of anything. This is just the early stage of the case, and the legal process still has a lot of steps to go. The article also explains what happens next. Prosecutors review the evidence to decide whether to formally file the charges as they are, reduce them, or offer some kind of diversion program if the situation qualifies. That depends on things like the amount involved, whether the person has a prior record, and the overall strength of the case. So, at this point, nothing is final. One thing worth noting is that the report stresses this. Even though Jack is a public figure, that doesn't automatically change how the legal process works. The same rules apply as they would for anyone else facing these types of charges. Right now, the biggest unknowns are the details the public hasn't been given. Things like the exact amount of the controlled substance, whether there are any prescriptions involved, and what Jack's legal team plans to argue. Those factors could make a pretty significant difference in how the case plays out. Either way, this is definitely a developing situation. As more official information becomes available, things will get clearer. Until then, all we can do is go by the confirmed reports and wait to see what the legal system decides. Diversion basically means the case can be dismissed if the person completes certain requirements, like classes, community service, or staying out of trouble for a set period of time. But whether Jack qualifies for that depends on details we don't have yet. Things like whether he has any prior record and the exact circumstances of the arrest. Another thing the article highlights is that even though Jack is a public figure, the legal process itself doesn't change just because someone is famous. The same laws apply, the same charges apply, and the same possible outcomes apply. The only real difference is public attention. And sometimes that can actually make things harder, not easier. What's also interesting is how early we still are in this whole situation. Usually, after an arrest like this, we'll see a formal arraignment where the charges are officially read in court. Then Jack's legal team will have the chance to file motions, challenge evidence, negotiate with prosecutors, or argue that certain charges shouldn't move forward. Depending on what they push for, this could take weeks. Or it could stretch out for months. And honestly, a lot can change once the lawyers get involved. For example, if the defense argues that the search wasn't legal, or that there was a misunderstanding, or that something was misidentified, that could shift the direction of the case. We just don't know yet, which is why every detail matters. Now, in terms of public reaction, It's already becoming a big story, mostly because Jack is constantly in the spotlight. But again, nothing has been proven. People get arrested, charges get filed, and many cases end up being reduced or dropped once all the information comes out. So it's really important not to jump to conclusions before the courts actually decide what happened. One thing is certain, though. This situation is going to follow Jack for a while. Even if everything gets resolved, an arrest like this creates headlines, and those headlines tend to stick around. It'll be interesting to see if he makes a public statement, or if his team keeps things quiet while the legal process plays out. For now, this is everything we know from confirmed reports. As more official updates come out, court filings, statements from his lawyer, or any decisions from the prosecutors, I'll keep you guys posted. This story is definitely still developing, and the next few weeks are going to reveal a lot. Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the updates.